Hi, I'm Steve Carrie from DNA, and we're here on a family social. Don't get much fishing time in nowadays, so a lot of the fishing that I do get in does revolve around families and socials with good friends. So we tend to choose venues where we can come and the family can have a good time as well as just us being into the fishing side of things. So we've chose a venue I've not fished before, quite close to home to be fair, but it's a venue called Nuddock Wood, which has previously been an all-out syndicate. I was actually a syndicate member a few years ago, but I never ever made it down to fish it. So Rich Anderson, the owner, and his family invited us down in January time, and they just built some new luxury cabins. So ideal for the family, and we sort of chose just around the end of the school holidays to come down, so it was still a little bit warmer. Hopefully the family could then have a little bit of fishing time, and we could have a bit of fun, a bit of barbecue and stuff. So yeah, the first impressions of the lake is it's one of the best kept fisheries I've ever come across. Really, it's absolutely pristine. I mean, Rich and his family have done an amazing job of what they've done. And their hospitality is amazing too. They've even been down and taken the kids round to see the horses and the alpacas. They've got horses and alpacas and all sorts going on round here. So yeah, Rich, as soon as we got here, welcomed us into the lodge, got the kids a DVD on and stuff while we were setting up, which were great, just give us a little bit of a respite. And yeah, we've been here since Friday, so we turned up Friday, and we got cracked on with this fishing sort of through yesterday. Again, the kids have loved it. My son's got his little fishing set up with him, which he's been absolutely loving since he got here. So I'm sure you can hear him in the background now charging around like lunatics. So yeah, there they are. So, but it's all part and parcel of the process. So as I say, my time's very limited now, and I love spending time with my family and bringing them into a sport that I've loved for many years. So seeing my son with his first carp set up and doing his casting and his rig building, and my daughter enjoying it, it's a wonderful thing. And the great thing about this venue is, as I've said, Rich earlier this year has built some amazing cabins, which you'll see. The cabins are situated literally in a line smack next to one another, so you've got your own bit of water. It's all very private, and yeah, you can have a real good social with friends, with family. The kids are very safe. The pegs out in front of the cabin swims are pristinely made, safe for the kids to be around as well. And we've seen fish here ever since we got here. Sadly, we haven't caught anything on the first 24 hours. We've had a few definite hookups and things like that, but hi mate, do you want to come and get on this little video? Yeah, come and say hello.
Hello.
So here he is, my little man. So halfway through the video, we did ask him to stay away, but he's snuck around, hasn't he? So this is little Grayson. You'll see him casting in there, and hopefully before he goes home he might see a big fish as well. Do you think? Well, it's our second morning here at Nuddock Wood. We've had quite a successful night really, going off what the first night was like. So it's Sunday morning, we've still got another night and a day to go. Sadly, I'm not having the best of luck. 2 hook pulls. I had sort of the first bite on the Friday night, and then again the longer range spot that I'd been baiting up for 2 days produced me a bite last night. But yeah, sadly I lost it at the net again, so I have to have a rethink about rigs and how we're going. I think the rest of the lads have sort of gone away and done the same, thought about different rigs, different spots, sort of come away from the normal spots that we've sort of been shown on Nuddock, and they're fishing in different areas, and it seems to be paying off. So as I say, last night was a great success for some of the lads, especially the cabin swims, which is one of the highlights of coming to Nuddock, if you can get in the cabins and have a nice holiday with the family. So they've produced about 5 or 6 bites, landed 3 fish in there, some stunning scaly little fish in there, and the fish are showing again today up and down the margins. The margin spots haven't actually produced fish yet. They've all come out from the depths of the lodges, which some people often think when you come out and you've got some deep water in front of you, it's a little bit difficult to do, but it's obviously where the fish live and feed. We're catching in silt as well, so we've found these spots that are quite gravelly, and they haven't produced as good as what we thought they were going to do. So, and then the highlight last night, or early this morning, sorry, is we over in Snug, Wayne Reed, he had a 36.5 pound, I believe it was. Yeah, absolutely cracking fish, just caught it on sort of first light, just as the lads had just hooked one down in the cabin, and then as soon as we got back round here, there was another 2 fish on the bank round here as well. So it just turns on at that sort of time of night. We start getting liners at around about the 11-12 o'clock mark, and then we seem to be getting bites. A couple more lost around the lake as well, so I'm not the only one that's struggling, but it's obviously a bit of a challenge hooking them. But to be fair, it's probably the best blanking session I've ever had. It's a real good time. As I say, the lodges are beautiful. Great barbecue last night with the guys. The girls were in their hot tub, everyone was chilling out. It's just a great atmosphere. And as I said before, Rich has been absolutely brilliant with his hospitality and his family's hospitality. Pristinely kept place, everything that you need here, and just a great holiday. So rods are going back out today, we're baiting up, and we'll be hopefully I'll manage to get one of these fish in the net. Just at the end of our session at Nuddock Wood, sadly no more fish come out over the last sort of 24 hours. Been fighting the weather a little bit. When we first come down, the first night was really cold, you know, the first time I've been in my winter clothes, and then all of a sudden Saturday came out really warm and muggy. Sunday even warmer, fish up on the top. Tried adjustable zigs and sort of following the fish around a little bit, but they just didn't seem up for it. We've had an high pressure set over us as well, so get all the excuses out of the way. But yeah, sadly for me, no more bites, so just had the two. Lost them both, so have to go back and start sorting the rigs out again. But I think we've had, I think it's 10 bites for 6 fish, so we've done all right really. First time everybody's been here, and what is good, the cabins produced the majority of the fish, and then we've obviously had one of the big ones out at about 36.5, I think it was. Baits we've been using generally, I think everybody's been using the bug in different ways, shapes and forms. I've been using a lot of crumb, 12mm, 15mm, things like that, lots and lots of liquids in there. Baited a spot very heavy on Friday, and it sort of started to, the line has sort of started and the fish moved onto it on the Saturday night, so I think they are quite wary of, gets a lot of pressure here, so I think they're quite wary of lots of beds of bait out there. Generally, the stuff that's been bait boated out has not actually really produced. Only one fish has come off a bait boated rig really, so which was quite a surprise because you read about it and they tell you need bait boats. So although bait boats on a holiday sort of complex are real good, got me my baits out a lot faster than having to spawn, so more family time. Not a necessity for definite. I think you can definitely cast it. The guys that have been catching out the cabin have generally just found some spots and been putting a few spawns over the top, so keeping them topped up on a regular basis. Tends to be like a snowman rig's been working and stuff, so yeah, I just think the general temperatures this time of year is always a funny time of year. September, everything's up and down, autumn's just starting to kick in. Weather's all over the place, like I say, the pressure won't right, and we've gone from having to sit in bloody winter suits all night right the ways up to sat outside yesterday to having t-shirts on and basically, yeah, sweating. So, but been great fun, absolutely an amazing place, love it. I mean, we're already looking at coming back in winter, doing a winter trip around Christmas time, and we're looking to book spring as well to try and get some fish out earlier on straight after winter. So. And everybody's enjoyed it. The great thing about this is spending good quality time with family and great friends, and that's what a lot of my fishing's about now. Going out there, enjoying the company that you're in, having a real good social element to the side, and Nuddock is an absolute perfect place to do that. As I say, and I've said earlier on, it's pristinely kept. The hospitality is second to none, really well looked after, and the cabins, I mean, half the lads here would be more than happy to live in them for the rest of their lives. That's how nice they are. So yeah, it's a great venue. I think you should all have a look at having a session down here, booking it for the family. Especially if you've got young children and kids that want to come down and do a bit. You'll see our kids have been casting, and the girls have been getting involved, and just great fun. So hopefully next time we come down, we'll have a few more of those big lumps that are mooching around in here. So yeah, get Nuddock Wood booked.